Hello. Welcome again to another stream. How's everybody doing tonight? Probably going to be a brief one this weekend. Just going to be doing some animation for an upcoming scene I'm working on. And then tomorrow I'm going to be hanging out with a friend, so there will not be a stream tomorrow. There will be a friend coming into town, who I don't get to see very often, so I will be taking off tomorrow. On top of that, I've just been feeling like my body hurts. And it would probably be good to not be sitting down in a chair for an extended period of time. Which is something I've been doing maybe a bit too much recently. I feel like my body is compressing on itself like a black hole. Yo. Chat's kind of messed up. Why does chat look like that? There we go. And then, yeah. Boom. You made your voice hoarse from work, so I've just been muted. Aw. I'm sorry. I hope you've been drinking lots of water and relaxing. Yeah, I took a really nice little walk this morning. Took a little walk around the neighborhood. It was a good time. It's put into perspective just how much I need to be doing that, because it feels good. And I get to see the place I live at different perspectives, which is, it sounds kind of mundane saying it out loud, but it's really interesting. And I like it a lot. Yes, I did see a bunny. Let me see if I can get the picture of the bunny. And there was, as I was walking along the path, that's a very big picture. Grass jump scare. Ooh, grass. This guy was just hanging out by the sidewalk. He let me get very close to him. It was very cute. And then he hopped into the bushes. It was not so much a bush, but like a little hole. A mass. It was like a big divot in the ground. And he disappeared. It's a good bunny. Not a burrow, it was like, I don't know how to explain it. I don't want to say swamp, but it's like a big, large, it's, the opposite of elevated, like under-elevated area in the earth, that was just full of weeds and, foliage. Can we keep them on screen? Hang on. It's really big again. Ah. Oh, here's what I'll do. Give me a crop? Yeah. Give me like 400, no, 600. Yeah, 600 there. 800. 800 there. No, give me like 1200. 1500. Yeah. 1500 here. A bit larger than 1500. 2000, okay. And then yeah, there we go, perfect. Bunny. He'll hang out with me on the desk. What's in the arsenal today? Well, let's go and see. Hang on, wait, I forgot something. Give me it. There it is. Hold on. Very small. Maybe I'll put him behind me. He's hanging out with me behind the desk. Yeah, there we go. Alright, so I've gotten pretty far into editing Bloom Pop Disc 2. And it's going very well. I've got the first like 40 seconds of the video pretty much fully done, like animation and sound-wise. There are still some little tweaks to be made, of course, and there is a, maybe like a 45 to a minute-long sequence that I want to have at the very beginning, but that can be done later and then tacked on in retrospect. And it might actually be easier if I do that. So, we are just going to be animating Cecil today. I need to animate him doing a little bit of sewing here. Name that number 1. Gonna steal this. And maybe I shouldn't steal that. So we want to have him sort of pulling a thread on the button here. He is so friend-shaped. He's a cute little guy. It's going to be a tricky one, because I want to have a very nice, very deliberate sort of pulling action that he's doing here. I don't want it to look too crazy or not crazy enough. I want it to be just right. Enjoying the added Kermit breakdown. Well, I'm glad. I think Kermit's been a mainstay since my very first stream. I don't think we've ever not had Kermit. Ooh, busting out that didgeridoo. That's the sproingy-doingy kind of music that I appreciate. Devious turnip woman? Oh, are you referring to Cecil? What am I playing tonight? I am playing, as you can see from the title, the last maybe 30 minutes of Creature Crunch, if that. Last time I played Creature Crunch on stream, we got pretty far, like almost to the end. And then when we went to enter a new room, and the game crashed. And tragically, the only way to save the game is to quit the game. And of course I didn't quit the game while I was streaming it. That doesn't make any sense. So I replayed Creature Crunch up to where we were last stream, and we will be continuing that once I have drawn a sufficient amount of things. I'm excited to see how the game concludes. I really didn't want to split it into 2 streams, but I really did not want to play through the whole game again on stream. It was just really, as cool as the game is, it's very slow. It's a shame too, because I have so many, like, old games to show off on stream that I kind of wanted to do instead, so it felt like I was losing out on a time slot, in a way. Alright, let's see if I can simulate some motion in an animated way. My hand already hurts. My body's falling apart. The moment I hit 30, I'm just going to disintegrate. Is that a jackalope? No, that is a stock standard. I think it's called a white cottontail, or something like that. One of the fun things I like to do when I go on walks, when I see like a cool-looking bird or a creature, is I like to Google image search it. What I don't think like kids these days understand, playing on their TikToks and whatnot, is that they have like a literal Pokedex at their fingertips that they can go around and like search, like, oh, what's that? And Google will be like, that is an American white-tailed flooper nooper. And it's like, whoa, a flooper nooper. And it's like cool, and you get a fun feeling of discovery. We have in our arsenal right now, in everybody, like most of America has a Pokedex with them, and they just are neglecting to use it. So that's a fun thing I like to do. Instead of scrolling through TikTok, go for a walk and take some pictures of some fun things. Learn something. Learn about your local flora and fauna. How's everybody doing? I'm doing just fine. Oh yeah, you're working on that script? Good to hear it. Can you add me to your Netflix subscription? My whole family need Netflix. I do not have Netflix, no, sorry. I have enough media, both, like movie, show, and video game, to last me 2 of my lifetimes. I have so much shit to consume, media-wise, in my possession currently, that I will never be able to consume it all. So I do not need Netflix. You want to watch the new King of the Hill? That's not even out yet. Hold your horses. What real-world restaurants will you put in Bloom Pop? Well, there is the Luncheon Junction, which will be featured in Disc 3. There is another restaurant that actually is pretty story important, but I haven't fully put the name down in stone yet, because it's actually very important lore-wise, this other restaurant. I gotta be doing some more writing, just like general writing on the lore side of Pop Con Carne, because I feel like I'm slacking on that. Is a new King of the Hill? Apparently, we will be receiving a new season of King of the Hill that is like 8 or so years in the future from the last episode of King of the Hill. And recently, the stuff that Mike Judge has been doing, putting out that are sort of like remakes of his old stuff, is pretty decent. So I'm excited to see how it turns out. Although I was never really that big on King of the Hill. I gotta rewatch it. I liked what I did watch of it. When I did have a Netflix subscription, I would watch King of the Hill, and I watched a good amount of it. And I think I might have been too young to really appreciate the nuance of the writing. Same with a lot of the shows that I watched on Netflix in high school. It's just I was too stupid brain to appreciate them. Like South Park, for instance, I feel like I still wouldn't really understand most of the shit that they would be saying on the early seasons of South Park that are like references to old, like the 90s, 2000s controversies. It's like, I don't care about what a celebrity did that one time in 2003. You know? Stop making references and say something funny. Did you have any other series ideas before Bloom Pop? And if you did, why did you choose to go with Bloom Pop? I have several ideas for quote-unquote series of things to do. I have at least 2 or 3. 2 would be like video media. A couple others might be some kind of multimedia thing, but yeah, I have several ideas. I feel like Bloom Pop is the easy one because these characters are already pretty fresh in my mind. I kind of know what I want their whole thing to be like. Excuse me, need some water. Excuse me. And the other projects I have in mind might just be a touch too ambitious for the moment. That being said, Disc 2 has proven to be very very time consuming. Will Bloom Pop get a Blu-ray set when it's done? Probably not, because there will be less than 30 minutes of content, more than likely. I know people are groaning over it being modern, but I think King of the Hill being modern actually makes sense as it's a show that always been about modern. Yeah, I agree. Can we have a Hank Hill stand-in for Bloom Pop? No. This music is fucking insane. What the hell is this? That's not Galdelic. What's going on? Show me the name of the song, you bastard. It doesn't want to what? Oh, there we go. Oh. Entropy. Okay. It's kind of a groove, but it's very abrasive. How about we just take that out of there? There we go. Still working out the new playlist. What is the name of that character I'm drawing, and why is he so goddamn cute? This is Cecil. Cecil Agobi. He is Naomi's sister, or Naomi's brother. He is very talented at sewing. Well, talented, quote-unquote. He likes to sew. The joke is that he makes a bunch of really ugly dolls that can't sell in the shop. Naomi will often have to babysit Cecil at the shop, and in order to keep him busy, she's like, well, why don't you sew some dolls for to sell at the shop? But all the dolls he makes are very strange and off-putting, and so it's just there's a pile of unsold dolls. I don't know if I have the that's not it. I had a picture of it somewhere. Oh wait, is this yeah, here it is, right here. Yeah, this is an early concept for the, well, hold on, get rid of that and put it in the actual SAI. Stupid. There we go. So this is, all of this is done, basically. We got all this, we got Cecil, got the carpet. Crab is done, for the most part. I animated the crab the other day, and he's looking really nice. He's walking around, he's pinching, looking really good. And there's the pile of dolls. Honestly, do think South Park has definitely helped ruin things culturally, socially, with how people did 2000s. Yeah. I missed almost all of your messages. Really? I don't think I did. Well, the casual bigotry they helped supply with... Oh, with the casual bigotry they helped supply with shit like Eric, yeah. That's unfortunate. I can even download content from Netflix for you as I have private tools to do that. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm good. I have, like I said, everything I ever need from, in media. Like, I have thousands, tens upon thousands of hours worth of shows and cartoons and video games. I will never be bored. The problem is I don't have enough time to consume these things. Who's up poppin' they blooms? If Control-Delete can get a box set DVD release, so can Bloom Pop. Hey, I mean, you might get a Popcorn Carne thing later down the line, I don't know. Never say never. Sprongy Boingy is back. Do I have a specific playlist for different scenarios and streams? That is something I want to sort out. I want to have, like, different mood playlists, like a chilled out, like something like this, where it's just, like, very mellow, very groovy, and relaxed. And then I want to have something like, give me Galdelic. Where's Galdelic at? I lost Galdelic. Where's Galdelic at? What was it called? What was it called? Oh, wait, is this it? No, that's not it. Here it is. Just something like a little bit more upbeat. Like, ooh, doobie doobie. And doobie doobie. And then we can have something that's a bit more like, I don't think I have anything in here that I could play. Oh, maybe, hold on. I can add a Jetson Guns track. Where's my Jetson Guns at? I know there's one Jetson Gun. Most of the Jetson Guns soundtrack is not allowed to be played on stream, unfortunately, because it's such a kick-ass soundtrack. But I know there's one in particular that YouTube doesn't care about for some reason. Where the hell is it? Where's my... This is the segment of the stream where I rifle through my personal files. J, L, F, A, M, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, Jetson Guns. Where is Flight of the Toyota? Wow! Loud. Sorry about that. Ooh. Yeah, so that's basically to illustrate the point that I'd like to have different mood playlists with songs that are chilled out, bit more upbeat, and then fucking like, ooh. Yeah. Let's bring back Galdelic. I'd buy the ugly dolls. I think they're cute. I especially like this little blue guy here. He's my favorite. I feel like the idea is that in 2002, where this takes place, maybe these wouldn't be very, very trendy. But maybe as years go by, the ugly aesthetic gets more mainstream, and then Cecil will find more success in his artwork. Cecil looks like they're a character that's mute, but tends to be a nuisance. Cecil talks, but just very... not often and very decisively. That background as your background, set that background as your background behind your character. Set that background. What background? What this stuff here? Calvin Neverbetter may be interested in one of those dolls and buys one so he could play with the doll. I don't know what the hell you... What? So, are all the characters in Bloom Pop mixtures of humans and objects and plants? Some of them are. Not all of them. It's a case-by-case basis. If the angry video game nerd can get a Blu-ray, so can Bloom Pop. I think AVGN might be a bit higher up in the in the leaderboard than I am. You have a D&B playlist. I mean, a lot of the stuff in here is D&B, but I don't have an exclusively drum and bass playlist. Blacker MP3. As you can see, most of the stuff is MP3. It actually says it in the scroll there. Is it? There it is, yeah. Remember that Record has a Discord server. You can get to know more about him on the description and the Discord server. Yes, that is true. Record, are you planning on making a Patreon? Well, I don't have a Patreon, however. That's something I should do. I need to put in my Ko-Fi in the description. I need to also integrate that with the stream. I feel like that is something that I should be doing, but I'm not. Hold on. Let me go to yes, and then yes. Yes. I'm going to spam it in chat, and then I'm going to put it in the description. You don't currently get anything for donating to me, but I do have stickers for sale. Stickers and pins. I will be getting more stickers on that store very soon. I want to make a big official advertisement for them. Where is my... Okay, let me get this, and then edit this, and then... Does that link work? I hope it works. I hope I didn't just send a bunch of broken links. Alright, and it's added to the description as well. Wonderful. Put that back up here. Stick that there, and here we go. It works? Excellent, thank you. Okay, let me see. What did I miss? Cecil's dolls are ahead of their time. The doll is pogging. You reminded me how there was the Ugly Dolls movie, and the dolls look like the most basic average looking designs ever. Yeah. Hey, I'm back. What did I miss? Not a whole lot. Just been chilling out with chat, really. Are the dolls in Ugly Dolls got a case of Meg Griffin syndrome? I don't know what that means. Yes, that background. Oh, I see. You miss Ugly Dolls. I have some. Oh, okay. What if you did Bloom Pop themed advert for your Patreon? I want to have a Bloom Pop themed advert for the Ko-Fi. So in that sense, yes. Remember Suggestive River. Have I seen the Ugly Dolls movie? I have not, no. That was a bit ahead of, a bit after my time from seeing less than mainstream 3D children's movies. I still do see some, like, B-line, B-line? B... What am I trying to say? B something. Like B-grade children's entertainment from time to time, but not so much anymore. What are the links again? Was paying... That is for my Ko-Fi. If you would like to donate to me or buy a sticker, you can do that. I also need to have something like on screen that sort of shows that you can do that. That would be useful. Because I think if you donate to me through Ko-Fi rather than on YouTube, which I highly appreciate people who donate on YouTube, but I think if you donate on Ko-Fi, I get a lot more of that money. Like, YouTube takes a sizable chunk of the donation money that is given to me here. But on Ko-Fi, I believe I get most of it. How old is Naomi, Cecil, and River? That's a good question. I believe in 2002... Man, I had this written down. Somebody sent me a video. Oh. What the hell? Can I download that? That's kind of funny. Put that in general chat. Why is it a weird format like that? What is that? The hell is a GP file? A 3GP? What? Well, anyways. What was I saying? I got sidetracked. Oh, yeah, right. How old is, How old is everybody in 2002? Let's find out. Let me check my old timeline here. I still need to get my actual, like, super curated timeline written down, but so far I just have my phone one. So in 2002... River would be 24 in 2002, which means Naomi is how much younger? She is... Okay, hold on, let me do the math here. River... Why is that reversed? River, 24. Naomi, let's see, 78, 79, 90, no, 79, 80, 81. She is 3 years younger, which means that Naomi's 21 in 2002? Right? I think that's right. And then Cecil was born in 1994, so 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99. Cecil is 7 years old? I could be entirely wrong, but that sounds right. This would be their ages in 2002, which is when the story takes place. Let me see. Yeah, I never really cared for Family Guy. Now, set that background as your background, or suggest a river will haunt your dreams. We did try to do an experiment with covering the screen with River's breasts, and surprisingly it did work, very briefly. But I do have integrity, so I won't be doing that. Every gooner in the world will chase you. Yes, I know. I do need to see that film, that Looney Tunes film. I'm supposed to be getting it in June. Kermit dancing along with the beat of the song goes crazy. He goes with everything, that Kermit. Need more walrus. That's no big deal. Can't wait for Creature Crunch Part 2. It is coming. Didn't know that record had a Nintendo Switch 2 camera. You're not famous until you end up having a fan gain a parasocial relationship with you. We've gotten there. I'm pretty sure. We've definitely gotten there. If all of these characters are chronologically older than you. I see your comment, LTO. I see it. I'm not going to do that. Where even did that go? Oh, it's right here. Don't I want more viewers? Yes, but I also want integrity. Can't have both. Alright. Finally caught up. Get rid of this stuff. Take that here. Put that down there. And exit that. Exit this. And okay, we're clean. Had a moment there where I was just all up in the chat. Should not have put so much shading on this thing. This is gonna suck. Those specific fans would only want one thing. Yes, exactly. You need to be very sparing with that. Just noted a mistake. Cecil's glasses is missing one leg on his left side. No, that's intentional in this particular frame, because there's no good way to make that look with the way his head is angled here. And I think I did that on purpose. And then when he comes back to looking at you, he gets that little piece back. Yeah, see, there's no good way to make that look that is accurate. Like, look at that. That looks just awful. Yeah, and at the distance you see him at, it's not really something you're going to be paying attention to. That is a stylistic decision that I have made. The background I was talking about was the one you were showing a bit ago today. Yes. still not going to do that. Now, what in the Sam Hill is this hard drive person talking about? That's what I'm saying. Have you ever wanted to install an automatic bathroom towel warmer in your home? No, it hasn't really come to me. For one of the background plushies, it'd be fun for the sequel if it had a plush of the main dude from Creature Crunch, Wesley. No. I don't think I'm that in love with Creature Crunch to reference it in my own animation. That's that. Bring it right there. Yes. Sometimes the cartoony word just works better. Yes, I agree. Because, yeah, it's just, the way the character's head is shaped and the orientation of their ears is not something you would see on a regular human. Therefore, applying normal human logic to things like their glasses would just end up complicating the design. This has been Tips and Tricks with Record. I know I messed it up majorly here, but I need to make sure this arm is moving sufficiently. There we are. Do I like Candy Crush? No. I don't think I've ever played, or I even installed Candy Crush. It has never appealed to me. Although I do like games like Candy Crush, like Bejeweled and Cross Sneak. You see some of the Cross Sneak soundtrack in this playlist. I like Cross Sneak. I like Picross. Big fan of Picross. I like puzzle games. Candy Crush, I feel like, is not a good example of a puzzle game. It's a it is a scam-like, is what I'll call it. Where you play it for so long and then you can't progress until you play an ad. There's a certain genre of puzzle game that is on the mobile market today, which I would call scam-likes, where you are literally unable to succeed until you pay money. I think that could describe most of the mobile market today. Voodoo Vince? Oh, the Voodoo Vince soundtrack rips. Rips hard. His head looks like an onion. His head does look onion-like. ChatGPT made this. Suggestive river flows at night with teasing ripples. Okay. Alright. Would you rather spend a day with Eminem? Eminem the rapper, or Eminem the character voiced by Billy West? That they do exist! Or spend a day with watching the Friends series. I'm going to move on. What do you think of ChatGPT's suggested river poem? Nothing. I am completely indifferent to it. I think there are better uses of your time than that. Aren't there microtransactions in Candy Crush, or are you misremembering? Oh no, there absolutely is. I don't have to play it to know that. Cookie Kingdom, One Piece, Treasure, yada yada yada, yeah. I only play... I play very few mobile games, and the ones that I do play are extremely unintrusive. What's the general vibe on burger quality these days? Don't ask me, I don't know. I'm not a burger guy. Say you had a bean the size of a German Shepherd. So, what the fuck are you talking about? Pollo Pollo, yes. Ooh, love me some Pollo Pollo. Tetris as well. Ooh, love me some Tetris. Pollo and Tetris. Yeah, so many mobile games are pay to win. Unfortunately, yes. Will any characters have voice accents, like British or anything? And will there be any characters that speak more than one language too? Yes. Cecil, River, and Naomi will probably have very, just general American accents. Nothing too, out of the ordinary. Naomi, well, let me pull up the old, is this it? Yes. Naomi's father will probably have a more worldly kind of voice, like a, oh, hey, like a tally-ho kind of voice, like, hey, oh, hey. And Kada, Cecil's mother, will probably have a... I don't know what exactly I want her ethnic origins to be yet. Something... Japanese seems easy, maybe Chinese, Vietnamese. Not sure. But she will definitely be bilingual with a with an Asian accent. This is all stuff that probably won't come up until much, much later. I would like to, once Disc 2 is out, begin doing some shorter form animations featuring the characters. And I would like to have them voiced, at least like voiced samples from actual voice actors who are willing to lend me their voices. I can't really promise any monetary compensation at the moment, unfortunately, but yeah, I would love to, you know, get some real voices in on these animations rather than just borrowing samples from wherever. Yeah, everybody else probably just has very normal American type accents. How long has it been? Ooh, I love me that Phantom Vision. Ooh. An hour, and we've only gotten this much done. Oh well. That's how it goes sometimes. The red M&M. Angry Birds Classic had no in-app purchases until a certain update. Yes. Puyo Puyo Quest is so much fun from Japan. Oh, you know what's one that was really cool that I really liked playing and then it got taken off? Yokai Watch Wibble Wobble. That shit rocked. I think the same engine is used in like a Funko Pop game or something like that, but I do not even want to touch that. The Yokai Watch one was like fun and it had a theme that I appreciated. And it's still going on in Japan. I think they had like a HoloLive events where you could get like VTuber wobbles. And it was cool and fun. And it wasn't really pay to win. You had so much... It gave you so many resources that you would never... You'd have to play the game for days on end to not, to run out of free plays. It was like really genuinely fun and good to play in your free time. And then it got taken down from the American stores. It is no longer in North America. Very upsetting. That was a good one. Puyo Puyo Quest. Make Kata Canadian. I don't think that would be. That's not what I had in mind. No. Will there be any characters with specific genders like gay, lesbian, transgender? Yes. Okay, so I knew this would come up eventually, and I've been thinking in my head how to discuss this. There is a character on this chart. I won't say who it is, but I was planning on having them be transgender, right? It's not like any of the guys you've seen in Bloom Pop or anything. It's not anybody you've been introduced to formally yet. But there is a character on this chart who I wanted to be transgender, but also this character is a despicable bastard. So I didn't want people to think that me making them transgender was a symptom of them being a bastard, or vice versa. You know what I mean? But it would kind of tie into their character. I'm still wrestling with that idea in my head, if I want them to be transgender or not. It might just be easier for them to be cisgender. This might spark a big discussion in chat, but I'm curious to know what everybody's thoughts are with that, because I would not want to have one of the more prominent characters later on who does very questionable bad things be the only transgender representation. You know what I mean? That feels weird to me. You could totally voice someone if I am paid in the same way, in some way, shape, or form, or free. No, I'm good. Thank you. I appreciate it. I might do some auditions later down the line, but I will let everybody in the Discord know. So excited to see more of these characters. Thank you. Imagine bootleg Bloom Pop coloring pages. Yes. Hey Record, have you ever laughed at something seemingly normal that you just found very funny? I have to think on that. Blacker MP3. As I've said before, you can tell in the scroll here. Are you just asking me if I like FLAC or MP3 better, or are you asking what the... I'm not sure what you're asking. If you're asking which I like better, I think FLAC is objectively better, is it not? Make Kada North Korean. It's a possibility. The old dilemma, yes. Let's not do that. Yeah, I was thinking it would just be more... It would be less... I don't know, what's the... It would make a lot of people... It would make people less upset. It would upset less people if they were just cisgendered, I think. Does trans mean they like boys and girls? What the heck is cis? This is all stuff that I've learned recently because I'm still kind of new on the old on the current gender identity stuff, but I'm trying to learn. You're trans and honestly don't mind. It really depends, though. It's I don't want to reveal too much about this character because I feel like that would be big spoilers for later on. But they would basically probably They would probably try to kill somebody very deliberately for vengeance reasons. Translate these changes. Okay, I knew this would be touchy. I think that if it's the only trans character is a bastard, that may be odd to viewers. Exactly. That's my problem. So I would, yeah. You understand what I'm going at, right? It makes sense for their character, but also they would later on they would be a bastard. I don't know. Yeah, I'm gonna have to workshop that. You don't think trans characters should be exempt from being devious bastards together? Yeah, exactly. That's another thing. It's like, oh, here's my plan. Did find the Cooper company. Oh, the Made by Cooper. Yes, they're nice. If it helps, I am also a trans person, so that's my perspective, but I'm not the only trans person, so other trans people may see it differently. Well, I appreciate your input. That's very helpful. I want to, have the cast be diverse and varied, and have a big range of different people that are fun and different. But I also don't want to make any one of these people seem like I'm singling them out as being bad because of who they are. That was not my intention. You get. I think you get what I'm putting down. Another weekend with you is a great weekend. Aw. Where's my happy? There's my happy. Well, thank you. If you make a character that is meant to be disliked LGBT, it might spark some controversy. Yeah, that's the fear. Genuinely would love to see a trans character with crazy tendencies, but I get that not everyone would like the vibe. Yeah. It's gonna be touchy. I don't want to say too much about it, but we'll see just how I'll see how my writing process for these characters progresses, and I will go from there. Is there an artist character in your series? In a sense, Cecil's an artist. He's making dolls. Will there be any characters that break the fourth wall in any moment? If it's very funny, then maybe. Either way, I cannot wait to see how the story plays out. Well, thank you. I am excited to start developing it further. I think once Disc 2 drops, I'm going to really do some... get some things done in life. And then I will get to work on some shorter form, like lore animations that will expand on the characters and their relationships. And I think it'll be a good time. And hopefully it'll be something I can do quicker than Bloom Pop. Maybe. We'll see. Can you explain what a bastard is? A not very nice person. This track is a little wacky, isn't it? Would you give me the track thing? Yeah, how about we get something else? There we go. That's more chilled out. Ooh. How did you create these characters? For me, most of my characters I see in dreams. These characters have been around for a while. They've just sort of developed to a point where they are what they are now. River and... I've said this before, but the original cast of characters was... like all of the characters in this bubble here. Like this triangle right here was the original cast of characters. And as the years went by, they sort of split off into their own separate stories. And new characters were introduced. Naomi came in later. I don't know. I don't know how... I don't remember specifically what what spawned each character. They just sort of... They came from a lot of different places and mixed together all into a blender that spilled out and became what they are. It's not an exact science. Katamari is your favorite game franchise of all time. It is very good. Haven't colored that yet. We'll wait to color that until later. I understand there's a thing about people that defines themselves in different genders, but wouldn't it be less controversial if you didn't just... if you just didn't add characters that people would consider a political... I don't really understand what Hold on, let me... There's a thing about people that defines themselves in different genders, but wouldn't it be less controversial if you just didn't add characters that people would consider political? Your stance, the stance you're saying is it would be less controversial if I didn't add transgender people is what you're saying. In a sense, probably it would be less controversial. However, I feel as though I would like to represent a wide variety of people. And if I can find a way to do it naturally, that would be a nice plus for everybody, I think. This is gonna be tricky. Kind of want to have his head turn a little bit as he's pulling on this thread. Love when characters' stories blend together. So many of my OCs have gone through the same thing. Hell yeah. It would be less controversial, but some stories may benefit from a diverse cast. Also, people's identities aren't necessarily political. Yes, I agree with that. If you add LGBT, it would be better to make them not as meant to be hated, but represent them in a good way. Yes. Yes, I agree. That would be the good thing to do. Yes. But as somebody stated before, their identity and their politics don't necessarily have to be the same hand in hand, if that makes any sense. So I would like them to still act like characters, like complex characters with complex motivations, which may end up being having them be some sort of antagonistic force. But also, you don't want that to be like the only representation of that that character, that character's identity. I've been like ping-ponging this through my head for a while now, waiting for somebody to bring it up on stream, and I'm glad to finally be able to discuss it. It's bringing up a lot of good thoughts and discussion. About characters in general. You know, all these characters are your babies. However, which is your favorite to work with? Ooh, that's a good question. Well, I think River is pretty high up there. She is the central protagonist, and I like drawing her in distress, and she's just fun to draw in general. I've been really enjoying drawing Naomi. She is one of my big favorites. There's a reason these two are the big ones. Other than that, Rodney is pretty easy to draw, so he's fun. Now, the rest of these guys, I haven't really pinned down a solid set-in-stone design for them yet, so I can't really say for certain how much I like drawing them. Mindy has been really difficult to pin down her design. It's just her body type. I want to have her be sort of a bigger person, and I want to have that be sort of easy to draw as well. But it's been a challenge. I want to get her really set down in a what's the word? Like a streamlined design for her. Gotta work on that. Nico's also fun. Yeah, I think these two are the breadwinners. I understand. Just seems whenever people go with these sorts of things, it always ends up being complicated when it's not done correctly. Yes, which is why I want to be very delicate with how I handle it. Represent them in a natural way so they can be loved or hated depending on people's taste. Don't really post art. Have a couple of artsy. Seems good, but I just know people in the future are going to want to turn it into a mess somehow. I've seen it happen a few times to other animators. Yes, I agree. It would probably be easier to take the easy way out. And if I'm being totally honest, we might just go that route. But I will find another way to represent transgender and other types of gender identity people in this universe. One way or another. Oh, this track rips. You like River? You're not a gooner. Are you sure about that? Do different gender people have a different mindset? I mean, I can't say for certain. Probably. To be fair, headcanons are also a thing. If headcanons are okay with your character's record, I mean, sure. I can't really stop you. He's giving the finger. It really is. You like River? She seems so chill. I would say she's chill most of the time. Ooh, I love me that. Is that putt-putt? Ooh, I love me that putt-putt. What makes you think you are a gooner? Oh, a chat member is asking why I think they're a gooner. I believe you made an erotic poem with ChatGPT earlier. So that was just a safe assumption, I think. I hate the way I found out what gooner means. Hey, Record, what's the laziest River has ever been? The laziest? That's a unusual question. I don't know how to answer that. Probably in her, in this time period, right around 2002, where she's just kind of, chilling out at the shop. Oh, lazy River, I get it. You know what? That one made me exhale out my nose. That was a good one. That was a good one. I'll give you that. River seems so cool to hang out with. I'd chill with her. Nice. I feel like, having Bloom Pop Disc 1 and people's reaction to River has sort of been a revelation. With how much people really... I don't know if identify is the right word, but just, like, want to hang out with this character. It's very fun. I think I would need to have this part of the face kind of like stretch. Kind of like this way. Alright, alright. Naomi is cute. I think she is my favorite so far, at least design-wise. Oh, I love Naomi. Design-wise, yeah, I think Naomi might be the most fun to draw because of she's just circles most of the time, which is both very fun and very easy to draw. Now, River's got a lot more going on. She's a lot of more curvy, spindly things. A lot more folds and wrinkles. But yeah, that's still a lot of fun. That's a good vibe to draw. But drawing Naomi has just been a delight. She's just give me some Naomi. Like, look at that. Love that face. That's a face that I'd want to squish between two hands. Give it a little squish. Just adorable. Who is your favorite character by personality, design, and backstory? Oh, well, River has to take that spot. I have been doing some of Naomi's backstory in the background, which I'm still nailing down. I have the general concept for her, like, origins, and it's fun, and it's a good idea, I think. But I want to make sure I nail the final act of it, the quote unquote final act of her origin that sort of leads into who she becomes as a person. River's backstory is pretty much fully there and done, and it results in a personality that I think is very fun and complex, but also very sad and complicated, which is good and fun for a protagonist, I think. It's too long to post the whole thing. I personally vibe a decent bit with Cecil. He seems like a pretty chill kid. Cecil is probably the kid you try to talk to in the corner, but he's just kind of like ignoring you. I don't think Cecil is a people person. I think he takes a bit from his mother, who is a cold, sort of unfriendly person. I've seen you use Blender. Have you used the grease pencil? Plus, do you export them as frame and cobble them in Blender? What is your process making art? Adore meeting other artists. Well, thank you. I do use Blender. I have not tried using grease pencil yet. I really should, because it seems like a very, very useful, versatile tool. It's just very intimidating, and I have not tried it yet. I haven't really had a reason to try it yet. I feel like my style is so set in what it is now that adding grease pencil would sort of be a bit off-putting. But there may be some projects later down the line that I'll try to use it for. So the whole concept here is I'll do a scene in Blender, and I'm actually editing this particular scene in Premiere right now, and it's going poorly because we have this scene, right? And ignore all the green stuff. I have the frames here. Nope, not there. Not there. Got this frame. and I more or less just plop him right in there in Premiere, and then animate him in Premiere like so. The issue is, in this particular scene, you were sort of looking at the desk over in this area to the left, and then the camera in real time pans to the right. Well, it doesn't really pan, it rotates. Like your head is on a fixed axis, and you're rotating like maybe 35 to 40 degrees, and Cecil's there. And he is there in 3D scene as the head rotates. So, in order to get this frame to blend with the actual 3D Cecil that's in the scene is very hard. I did it already with Naomi. Let me see, do I have... Is this... Yes, actually, I have it right here. It's actually a very good example piece. So you see here... No, where'd it go? Put it back! There we go. So this is the where you're walking in Disc 2, right? And now you'll notice that Naomi is there in the 3D scene, in Blender. She is a 2D plane object in this 3D scene. And you'll notice right about now, it's very subtle, but noticeable. She changes. Her color shifts ever so slightly. Because she is changing, that is the change from the 3D scene to the completely 2D scenes. And with Naomi here, it's pretty easy because the camera isn't rotating very much. It's just staying flat against the shot here. But what is going to happen is that the head is going to turn to the right into the corner where Cecil is. And that is going to be significantly harder to make not as noticeable. Yeah, that is as not as noticeable as I can possibly make that without it breaking. It's very hard. I've done it to myself, honestly. Posted a converted of the 3GP file in MP4. Okay. Have you considered adding a group of characters like Edda and Eddie that are always up to shady stuff trying to make a quick buck? Well, as a matter of fact, that's pretty much Nico's whole deal, is that he is a scammer and a thief. But he's trying to do better. But once he's introduced to De facto Joe, and he is tasked with, for anybody who's not aware of this whole story here, the synopsis basically is, Nico is sort of forced into taking care of an intelligent AI robot who is a blank slate, and he is tasked with training this robot to act like a normal human. And wacky hijinks ensue as Nico teaches De facto Joe to do very not so nice things, criminal things maybe. Do you think I'm gonna revoke the Nightmare Ned thing I sent you? All the others I helped with. Well, that I don't know if you've noticed, but I'm mostly joking. I love her and care her, and I want to make fan art. Aw. The question is, would she allow you to squish her face, or would she be weirded out? If I was a stranger coming into her to Bloom Pop, if this was me coming into Bloom Pop right now, she's like, "Oh, hey, what's up?" And then I just went on her face, I think I would be arrested. Yeah, this is that's not normal. That is not acceptable behavior. but I want to. But I really want to squish that face. When do we get 4D? I mean, in a sense, kind of is. Well, it's not really. It's not literally four-dimensional, but you're getting 3D with 2D. Also use VLC media. It's better than what Windows uses. I typically do use VLC. I don't think I used it for that one weird file, but that was just a one-off. This feels like a 2000 Windows XP game. That is the idea, yes. There's 2 de facto Joes? Yes, very observant of you. So, the story there is that Nico is hired to steal something from inside of a nondescript location that I will not get too far into. And in doing so, he accidentally awakens a weird fetus person in a tube who is still growing. And he breaks this very intricate process, and the fetus person comes out of the tube and is very upset that they are not done yet, that their growth has been interrupted. And so over the course of a few years, Nico is sort of forced into taking care of this fetus person. Stay with me here. I know this sounds a little crazy. Stay with me. And through some other circumstances, this Joey, needs to have what's the word I'm looking for? A valid parental guardian for a certain for a thing that happens later on. This character will become a sort of key character in River's story, well, later down the line. But they interact in the PopCon Carne later. Say, oh, where's my timeline? Do I have the timeline still? Where is that at? Timeline. That's not it. That's not it either. Nope, that's not it. PopCon. Oh, here it is. Found it. Okay, yeah. So here we have like the origin area. Oh yeah, you can actually see their birthdays. Some of these dates probably aren't accurate either. But in Nico Awakens Joey, right around this area, and then later on in this section of the story, like the Era 3, is where Mr. De Facto would be introduced and would be interacting with River. I know it's a lot of lore to get dumped on, but you asked. 2D plus 3D equals 5D, checkmate. Oh yeah. Why are we watching the same scene over and over? I don't know, it was demonstrative. The lore, yes. A lot of lore. This whole area of the story is way more crazy sci-fi bullshit, which I would really need to pin down plot-wise to make it not be as contrived as it sounds. Because right now it sounds very contrived and crazy. And all the stuff that happens in this bubble of the story is mostly, like, fairly grounded in things that would happen in the real world. Apart from them having weird head motifs. This bubble of the story is very crazy sci-fi. So I want to focus on the normal stuff first to get a grip on how things in this world happen normally. Record, why no more walrus? Alright, you've been good. You've been good. You ask nicely. Might bring him back. Anyways. Ah, my spine. Play more Katamari music. Is this not Katamari? What is this? Oh, this is Ape Escape. Oh, wait for it. We got like at least a dozen Katamari tracks in here. This sounds kind of Katamari. Why no more Bunny? That's a good question. Why no more Bunny? Where's Bunny at? Isn't this the Bunny? Where'd it go? Oh, it's because oh, whoops, I accidentally deleted the Bunny file. That's why it disappeared. Oh, they Elfua actually converted that file from earlier in Discord. That's what he was saying. Well, thank you. Let me see if I can return the bunny to its natural habitat. Hey, there it is. It came right back. There he is. Hey, what's the matter, boy? What? Oh no. You don't say. Well, let's just keep that between you and me. Excuse me. Can I bring back the sea lion? Where is the sea lion? Forgot about the sea lion, actually. Yeah. That's very loud, I'm sorry.
You're welcome.
Let me see if I could actually implement that in a way that's not going to be horrible. Yes. 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 Stupid DLC.
Yeah. You're welcome.
Yeah. What's the rarest thing you own? The rarest thing I own? Well, it might just be the thing I got pretty recently, which is the Garage Bad Dream Adventure vinyl set that I think it was limited to 3,000 units. That might technically be the rarest thing I own, or at least the thing that I like mainstream. Not even mainstream. What's the word I'm looking for? Something of value that is rare. I might own like art pieces that are, in a sense, like one of a kind and therefore rare in their own merit. Have it loop in the background. Record, can you scream with that one scared animation?
You're welcome.
Oh! Oh, man. Good times. We have fun here. Record, I believe, has to tell you something very important about carrots. Oh, you mean the bunny? What do you think about that, bunny? Ooh. That's serious, huh? Why'd you get so wide? Whoa. Alright, I'm sorry I asked. We need a bunny character. A character with a bunny motif. That could be fun. Hope y'all have been well. I've been doing clothes. Like trying on clothes or drawing clothes. And also I have a question to Bunny. Why did I get no Easter eggs? I don't know. Bunny, what do you say about that? Bunny? Bunny? I don't know what that means, but there you go. Folding clothes, fun stuff. Set the rabbit as the whole background. You know, I wonder if that rabbit from earlier this morning, after it's fled into the brush, is capable of understanding that its image is being used for comedy purposes by a higher being and broadcast to a dozen people across the internet, across the world, to places this rabbit will never see. I like to think about stuff like that sometimes. We need a person with a bunny fit. Wouldn't mind paying for it. That might be a fun aside. You need to have some kind of unique eye. I've been using the same sort of eye shape a lot recently. That's stupid. Can we keep the rabbit for future streams? Maybe. I think it's good to get a little bit of freeform design in with your animation. Keep things fresh. Keep your brain from becoming stale. Hmm. Hmm. Who is this now? I don't know. I'm just drawing. We'll find out soon enough. Maybe the way that their human ears are like very prominent is kind of undermining the actual rabbit ears. But now it kind of looks like they have like Disney's Goofy ears, you know? Maybe a combination of the both? Yeah, that could work. I think that's probably where I'm going to leave that. We'll leave that in the file as sort of something to put a pin in. That could be something fun later on. Who is this character? Who are they? What are you making because that don't look like Cecil? Well, that's a freaking loud track. Oh my god. Whoa! Lee, chill it out, man. I get to use my new feature where I get to, hold on, where is it at? Lee, where is it? Lee? Oh, is that it? Where is it at? That's not it. Where's the track at? Why is... Oh, there it is. So one of the fun, cool new things I get to do with Foobar is I can take a track and apply negative gain. So decrease that by like 10 decibels, dude. That was freaking loud. Alright, what does it sound like now? That's better. Maybe bring it up by like 3 decibels, actually. Perfect. Ooh. Ooh, that's good. What is the biggest burger I've ever had? Well, I don't really particularly eat burgers, so... Probably, I think I had a chicken sandwich from Chick-fil-A's one time. And I thought it was fine. I don't think I liked it very much, but I don't think that was the fault of the sandwich. Hops would be a name? I feel like that's too easy. It would have to be something very, very clever. Like, I'll come back to you. I'll get back to you. Think I have to go now? If I suddenly disappear, you all know what happened. Well, thank you for stopping by. Okay, back to the actual thing we're doing. Maybe a play on the word lagomorph, which is, I believe, the class of animal that bunnies reside in. What if we called it... What if we called the character? Alright. Not particularly bunny, but call them Ruth, like the name Ruth, and then last name Tabega. Ruth Tabega. Did I figure out the save states for Creature Crunch? Yes, I did. We have Creature Crunch coming up soon. I have a save file prepared that is exactly where we left it. Alright, alright. Looking good, looking good. May you have Walrus one last time. Well, I did say if you asked nicely. And you did ask pretty nicely. What did you end up figuring out to function the save state for that game specifically? Well, funny thing, Creature Crunch and its wonderful, intuitive UI. For anybody who wasn't there for Creature Crunch, it's a very nicely animated game, but everything technical-wise, like, really sucks. Like, there's no menu, there's no options. It's like it drops you into the game and you can quit or, like, keep playing. The way you save the game is you quit. You quit the game. When the window comes up that says, would you like to stop playing Creature Crunch, you hit yes, and only then will it ask you if you would like to save the game. Which is something I found out by accident on the last stream. So, with that new knowledge, I was able to create a save file. Do you think 50 record could beat one walrus? I bet I could take a walrus. On land, anyways. In the water, a walrus would probably kick the shit out of me. It would bite my leg and drag me into the briny deep. But on land, I think I can outmaneuver a walrus. Did you have less trouble dealing with the eyeball monsters in Creature Crunch? Yes. Knowing the solutions to the puzzles made things much easier. The quote-unquote puzzles. Do I like Pinos? What about jazz? I do like jazz a lot, yes. Jazz is one of my favorite genres. That's going to be a bit jarring, but we'll see how that looks like in motion. Do I own a flat-screen TV? Yes, I own a fairly flat-screen TV. It's not a new one, it's a maybe like 10, 12 years old. But, yeah, I own lots of TVs. Mostly very old TVs. What's his reference like again? Right, he has a patch right here. Yeah. Have I ever helped someone move a couch? Probably. Is this interesting content? Do you think it's repetitive that most of the obstacles in Creature Crunch are just the same eyeball monster and not different monsters of all shapes and sizes? In a way, that's one of the things I kind of liked about Creature Crunch, is that when you enter a room with that type of a creature, that eyeball monster, you immediately know what's going to happen. Unless you have the correct item, you're going to be booted from that screen. On the flip side, the mechanic of being booted from the screen entirely, unless you have the correct item, is very not fun. That is very unintuitive and lame. That's probably one of my least favorite things about the game, is that if for some reason, It doesn't let you interact with it. It's just annoying that you have to wait through a loading screen when you try to interact with anything in those rooms. Hydrate? Yes, thank you. I just now have been hydrating. Body still hurts though. Gotta work on that. Ouch. Do I like the game Shovel Knight? Yes, it's a good game. I've not played it recently, but it's good. Have I ever gotten my foot stuck in a puddle? I don't think so. No. Thank you for filling the dead air, by the way. To be clear, I don't think we need the dead air filled. But it is appreciated nonetheless. Ooh, I love me that. What is that, putt-putt? Ooh, yeah, give me some of that putt-putt. Man, we gotta play Humongous again. Putt-putt's next on the Humongous list, isn't it? We played Fatty Bear. We gotta move on to some putt-putt. It's just so cozy. Everything about those games, so cozy. Do you find gloves uncomfortable to wear on snow days? Not particularly. You get no snow days. You live way south. That's gotta be rough. I'd hate to live anywhere that doesn't get snow. Cold weather is the best. Although I do appreciate that really, like, invigorating warmth of, like, it's like 8 o'clock at night and it's still like 70 degrees out. It's like warm, but it's not hot. That's good. You love warmth. Whoa. If I could take it or leave it, I think I'd take the cold. The cold I can control, I can handle it. I can get a blanket. Just wear a bunch of layers. When it's hot, I can't take off my skin. There's only so many things I can take off of me to make it less hot. And then it will still be hot. Record, have you ever seen the Owlman prank? I've seen the Mothman. Also, I've been in a warm climate my whole life, so anytime it does get cold, I freeze like a frog. What if you are the hot? Ow, my spine. Ugh. Guy's eye. Killing me, Cecil. Cecil, I need you. Oh my god, he's even goofier now. There we go. I think that's probably as good as we're gonna get. If you could have 5 shadow clones of yourself, what would you have them all do? I would probably have them work on several aspects of this. That way it would get done in like a month. If I had 5 of me that were unfeeling, emotionless creatures, but they had my skill and desire, I could get so much shit done. What would I do with 1,000,000 googly eyes? Well, that would just be a huge waste of resources. Think of all the good, the materials from those googly eyes could have done. I don't know, stick them on statues. Stick them on offensive statues to make them more silly. Will you consider hiring other artists for Bloompop? Well, considering Bloompop doesn't make me any money, and I already have not very much money to begin with, probably not. Any help that I've been sourcing for Bloompop has all been volunteer work, and I highly appreciate all of the help. From voice acting to music that people have been giving me. It's been very nice. If you could borrow the world's most expensive computers for a month, do you think you could make good use of it, assuming it was like 100 times faster than your current system? Well, yes. I'd be able to render everything on Blender. Like, no problem. If I had limitless computer specifications. I'm already having issues with the Disk 2 the Disk 2 Blender file is crashing, so I've had to find ways to optimize that. Alright, we're getting somewhere. If I could own 1% of anything in the world, what would you choose? If I could own 1% of anything. Like 1% of the total of something? Like on Earth? Because if I owned 1% of all of the diamonds on Earth, I would probably be very, very rich. I think 1% of every diamond in existence would still be quite a lot. Gotta leave? Well, hey, thanks for stopping by. It's getting kind of late. I should probably switch to Creature Crunch after this frame. I am getting a little peckish anyways. But yeah, thank you for joining. And thank you to everybody who is still here. You are the real ones. All right. Let's see what that looks like. Pretty decent. Still think his mouth needs to very subtly show up in this frame. Yeah, like that. Perfect. All things considered, I think that's a pretty decent little chunk of stuff we just done. Not too shabby. Alright, save that. Stretch out a second. Oh, my back! Oh, ay, ay, ay. Oh, sorry. Excuse me. Cute, every frame has so much personality to it, if that makes sense. Well, thank you. Alright. Got a decent amount of progress done. I think it's time that we finally finish Creature Crunch. Now, where is Creature Crunch? Did I save? Yes, I did save. Need a bit of context, though, since I wasn't here last time for the start. Well, basically, we are Wesley, a little kid trapped in a mansion of horrors, and then the game crashed right before the end. So, we shall see. Let me bring OBS down here, because actually playing the game through OBS is the ideal way to play it, I've learned. Alright. bringing the music down just a touch. Yes? Hey, there we go. Voila. Dr. Theodore X. Drod. I think it's Theodosius, actually. Theodosius X. Drod. Alright. Now let's get in here. And... capture release mouse. Yes, okay. Mouse is locked. And we are good. Alright. Fade the music. Hope this is at a good volume still. We'll find out. Alright, so we see, really was my reaction to finding out how the game saves. And then these were backups throughout my other playthrough of getting to the point where we crashed at. And then the game actually crashed a second time in this playthrough of me trying to get back to where we were at. So it's a good thing I had backups. We So Much Fun should be where we were at previously. Yes. And just like that, we are back in it. Let me know if the volume and everything is okay.
I wonder if I can swim like this.
I can. Look, I'm all wrinkled and pruny.
Hilarious.
I always wanted a mansion with an indoor pool.
Well, here we are, good looking. Knock yourself out.
Oh, the plant's closer today. It wants to eat me, man.
Every day it's the same with you. The plant's getting closer. The plant wants to eat me. I think I'm gaining weight. Relax!
Oh my god, the plane is getting closer. Oh my god.
Can we talk about this? Can we talk about this?
That's actually a good gag. I like that a lot.
The special guest, Wesley, Brian, Dr. Drod, and Captain Rhombus.
Alright. So, good audio, I'm assuming, everyone?
Brisket. Shank. Chuck. Bedpan.
Ew.
Brisket.
So this game is, I think, marketed for children 8 and up, right? I don't think in any children's game I've ever played, labeled 8 and up, has a bedpan spilled piss into a swimming pool. That seems that seems a little bit above 8. Alright, so last time we got plunged into the greenhouse.
Ah, the great indoors.
Drod was a plant freak
He was a total freak.
and a bufflehead.
Alright, the game is actually slightly loud for me, so let me, what is it, Alt-10 to uncap the, oh, nope, that's, what have I done? Okay, well I can, check the audio now, so, whoops, what have I done? Mixer, Bring that down to like just about there. Bring this back. Capture, release mouse, close. Okay, it's quieter for you now, but if I just increase that to here, and then it's still not quite about there, and then nope, whoops. Nothing to say?
Hey,
Okay, that's pretty good, I think.
I'm a bad bob because I was uprooted as a seedling. I'm a bad bob because I was uprooted as a seedling.
Okay. There must be some key item in here.
Take all you want, but get it back to me by Friday.
Oh, shit.
Take all you want, but get it back to me by Friday.
Pickpocket.
Strip it down fast. We gotta flush this toilet. I'm out of here like last year.
I'm a professional pickpocket.
As we've discovered in the last stream, in order to get the key item, sometimes you must click on things several times. Thing needs to be locked in. Capture mouse, please. There we go. Maybe it's the hose.
Get some! Get some!
Oh
You
my...
missed this again, Larry.
Get some! Get some!
You missed this again, Larry.
That's Mr. Moss to you. I used to be a real wise guy, but now look at me. Remember, kids, always pay off your bookies.
What? Okay, I refuse to believe there isn't a key item in here. Hold on. Let me check the my intuition really quickly on the internet. Let me just look up, Google search my intuition. Da-da-da. 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 Yeah. Wait, what? Okay. Okay. So, apparently... Haven't you clicked on the gray pot? Well, yes, actually. So, it says here, in my intuition... What does it say? Click on the tiny plant in the large gray pot. This little itty-bitty motherfucking thing right here. It barely has any pixels for me to click on. This right here. That is what progresses this... Come on, guys. What are we doing here?
Hey, what do I look like? Some kind of pansy over here? Come any closer, you're gonna need some serious drainage, my friend. One phone call and you're gonna wish you was mulch, so keep your toes off my tendrils there.
You're dead vegetable meat.
What do we have here? Maybe give him some water?
Hose them down, Wes. How's that feel? You wet enough, huh? Melting. Boy, that was great.
you need professional help.
Well, that did it. Never mind we had a homicidal hose right here on the ground to do the same thing, but there we go.
Nice weed.
Thank you.
Okay. We missed something in the pool, believe it or not. Da da da. Da 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 da. Ga da da. Okay. We need to grab one more thing from the pool area, and then I think we'll be able to beat the game.
Leave me here.
I will if you don't stop making real bad puns.
I never would have gotten that if I didn't check my intuition, quote unquote. How do we get back to the pool then? I think it's through an archway? I think it's through here, right? This way? Yep, bedroom right into an indoor pool. Okay, so clicking on the ceiling causes that to fall down, which is a key item. Okay. Gonna get it, Wes? What's the problem? Use the diving board. Oh, okay. Sure, why not?
Cannonball!
Can opener.
Sure. What a weird game.
I always wanted a mansion with an indoor pool.
Well, here we are, good looking. Knock yourself out.
Okay. Now... Come on, get going. Lamp oil. The middle door. I think this is what my intuition is referring to. Yes. Okay. So, I'm told by my intuition that the keys is the correct item.
Oh, my good man. Be very careful parking this, won't you? It's brand new.
Oh my god! Holy shit!
What are you? Demented?
He just gored that creature. There were guts and viscera. That was obnoxious.
Pull!
Banana. A narrow and somewhat curved fruit that has a sweet, creamy flesh covered by a yellowish or reddish skin. Banana. A narrow and somewhat curved fruit that has a sweet, creamy flesh covered by a yellowish or reddish skin.
Can you call me back?
That's a grizzly bear. No, a swing set. Oh, a cloud. A king. A dog. A tree.
Ah, forget it.
Somebody's just been killed off screen. Oh my god. There's so much violence. So much violence in this children's game. It's even more violent than Nightmare Ned, which was, I thought, pretty heavy for children.
I'm not gonna have to...
Fight it? Probably.
Oh my god. Oh, I should probably... Okay, hold on. Can I leave? Can I leave? That was a good little walkout animation. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to save the game. I'm going to exit Creature Crunch, save the game. Cart is fine. Yeah, cart. Then we're going to re-enter Creature Crunch in case something catastrophic happens. Here we go. Oh dear. Does anybody else hear that? Oh boy. Oh god, why is the music glitching out now? God damn it! See, this is what I knew would happen! What do you mean? I can't... where's my mouse? Give me back my mouse! You've got to be shitting me, dude. Control 10... Creature Crunch. Don't you fuck me now. Whoop. Trying to click on stuff in OBS again. Cart. Uh-huh. Okay, to be safe, I'm going to go into another room where different music will load. And then maybe it'll work. What the hell? Oh, God. Dude, what the hell? I made a save so the game wouldn't break, and now my save is breaking the game! What the... Oh, what was that? Dude. Okay. Alright, now this is personal. We're going back to the old save. Are you fucking serious? What are you talking about? What? Hang on. This just got, like, creepypasta levels of fucked up. No wonder this game didn't catch on. You can't fucking finish it without the game crashing. Okay. I was trying to be safe, too. I was like, okay, let's be extra safe and save the game in case something bad happens. And then saving the game broke it. Okay. Load game. Please. We so much fun. Okay. 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 All right.
Cannonball! Can opener!
Jeez, man. Okay, so this shouldn't take any time at all. Oh, we got the bowl. All we need to do is get the plant again. Jeez, man.
Ah, the great indoors.
Drod was a plant freak?
He was a total freak.
And a bufflehead.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, okay.
Hose him down, Wes.
Don't even need to talk to him.
How's that feel? You wet enough, huh? I'm melting. Boy, that was great.
You need professional help.
Nice weed.
Thank you.
Hey.
Hey, don't leaf me here.
I will if you don't stop making real bad puns.
Now, I'm not even gonna try to experiment. We just need to get the heck out of this game. We need to win it so that it's done. Alright, middle door. Alright. Vehicular manslaughter.
Oh, my good man. Be very careful parking this, won't you? It's brand new.
What are you?
Demented? I'm gonna have to start using that now. What are you? Demented?
I'm not gonna have to
fight it? Probably.
I kind of want to see what happens if you don't like use the item though. Okay. Predictable enough. Please don't crash. I swear to... Okay, oh. Yeah, come on. Come from that side of the screen, yeah. This game is so busted. That was comical in and of itself. Get blasted out of that room, and then come in through the screen from the other side. Okay, so... Good kitty. Let me just lock my mouse in really quick.
I'll serve you, Miss Nibbles.
Oh my god! Oh. So that's the reason we have all these cat-like items.
That does not look appetizing.
Fair enough. Oh, it has 9 lives. I get it. At that... Wait a minute. We're at 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. If all of these work, then we should be good. Apart from the remote.
The only thing that's gonna do is give me indigestion.
Oh, shit. That's not good. Yeah, eat the cat shit, Wes.
This foyer ain't big enough for the both of us.
Oh my god. Okay. What? Just gave him a heart attack. Okay. Running out of valid things. Uh-huh. Oh my god. Oh. Okay. All right. We're good?
You'll be back. They'll all come back. I suppose you feel my cackles obnoxious.
Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome.
For he's a jolly good fellow, for he's a jolly good fellow, for he's a jolly good fellow.
Guano, get out of here.
All right, we can leave.
I am so glad that thing's finally gone.
We're next. Let's go.
Oh no.
Come on.
What do you want from me?
Out of the way, you
God.
big, stupid, ugly creature. I'm sorry. Which part didn't you like?
Not Brian. Oh no. Wait, what?
What's going on? Are you in there?
It ain't the real me, but it's better than a swift kick in the shorts, which I'm thrilled to be wearing.
I definitely cannot go home looking like this.
Let me put you out of our misery.
Oh, what?
I would have done that a long time ago, but, you know, the arm thing. Which way?
Hang a left. But we're still gonna be late for dinner.
What do you think we're having? Hope it's not pizza.
Yay! There we go. That was stupid, but it was great. What a fun little game that was. I'll have the credits play out here. Class 6. Work on your UI. I wonder what else they did. That was some good spooky music. Hope you enjoyed playing Creature Crunch. Thanks. Well, there we go. Well, it took some time, but we finally finished Creature Crunch. Very good. That was a good time. I enjoyed Creature Crunch. as broken and stupid as it was, that was a good time. Glad it's finally done, and I got to experience it from beginning to end, albeit with a few hiccups. Well then, let's shut down this PC really quick. And head on over... Oh my god, that always happens. Head on over to the desk. Oh, yeah, there's the rabbit again. Well, it would have been awesomer if there was a Creature Crunch 2 with a girl protagonist as a monster. Something tells me that Creature Crunch was not a financial success. Just a guess. But next time, I've got a few ideas for games we could play next time. We'll see. We shall see. I might do a Humongous next time. A Humongous game. Maybe Putt-Putt. Like, literally countless options to choose from for stream games. But yeah, good progress done today. Again, won't be streaming tomorrow. Probably gonna go live next weekend, probably. We shall see. But yeah, I have things to do tomorrow. So I shall see you all next week with more drawing and probably some more games. For everybody who's still here, for joining me for the drawing and the Creature Crunch and whatnot. Anything else? Anything else I should be explaining, telling? Oh yeah, Ko-Fi. If you missed the Ko-Fi announcement, I have a Ko-Fi now. If you'd like my characters and you'd like to support me, check out that Ko-Fi. There is currently a river sticker on the Ko-Fi. Check the description. It's pretty cool. More stickers to come very soon. I might have a guest artist who will be making stickers, Popcorn Carne stickers as well. So that will be a very good time. I'll have a big announcement video made for it with the animations and all of that later down the line. Also, if you are in the Pennsylvania central area, I will be at Sci-Fi Valley Con in June. Excuse me. It is in Altoona, Pennsylvania. June. I'll be there. Okay. I think it's time to say goodnight. Good night.